morning, everybody. It is December the 21st. It is winter solstice, so happy winter solstice, or happy Yule to those of you who celebrate that. You'll see a little bit, I hope, later tonight of what I do on the winter solstice. But today is a beautiful, clear and cold, sunny day here in the Arkansas Ozarks, and I am up and out. I have got up at 5 a.m. and started my peach cobbler for my friends at the co-op. So I'm going to make a couple of drop-offs this morning. I'm going to the co-op first with a hot peach cobbler. It's still, well, hopefully it'll still be at least warm by the time I get there. Then I'm going to stop by the place where I have my nails done, because they are also friends of mine. One of their daughters is a former student of mine, and take them a small gift of things from the farm. And then I'm headed to Lake Dardanelle State Park to go to the Eagle Boat Cruise, which is very exciting. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of footage of some eagles. There are two active eagle nests on Lake Dardanelle. One will be along the route of the cruise. The other one is a little further south than where the boat actually goes. I've got a couple other errands to run in town, and then I told Miss Mary Ann I would go to the barn and help her for a period of time, try to clean up the two mares we got yesterday, and hopefully we can sneak some time in there to ride our own horses as well. So that's kind of what the plan is for today. It is a good way to spend the winter solstice. I hope that you are all doing well today, and we're going to get on with the 21st day of Vlogmas. My Sonic girls got me a card. Isn't that sweet? Let's see what's in it. Made it to the co-op. Hopefully they'll like this. Brought y'all something.
What you got?
Peach cobbler.
Oh my goodness.
Still warm. I'm gonna go put it back here.
Hi, Deborah.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm good. I brought y'all a peach cobbler.
Well, thank you.
I got some new grooming supplies for the new app mare over at the barn, since she'll be a barn horse. And then I'm getting my doggy some treats here. They got a biscuit bar. I'm gonna walk over to the station and tell them that there's cobbler in the break room, so they don't miss out. So I got some biscuits for my dogs and some more Farmer's Almanacs. I'm gonna send some Farmer's Almanacs out to people for the Farmer's Almanac make-along. And I got some grooming stuff for the new Appaloosa mare, since she will be a barn horse. Figured she could use her own grooming stuff that way. My mom always tried to do nice things at Christmas time for the people who helped us all year, like the postman and the trash haulers, our paper people when we used to take a paper, and then she had a lady who did her hair, and you know, those people work really hard all year, and the folks here at the co-op really have busted their butts all year for me, and I surely appreciate it. So it's not much, but hopefully they feel a little bit appreciated today. Oops. Hey, I brought you a Christmas gift, and I just broke the dog biscuit, but here you go. That's for you.
Oh, you're so...
Okay, well, we got Miss Priss, whatever we're going to call her here, a new grooming kit. Got her some brushes and hoof pick and some scrubbies. So we're going to clean her up a little bit, and then we're going to work on other Miss Priss, wherever she's at, looking out the window. You can see what you're going to do about that. Oh, good girl. She got good feet. Look at those feet.
My Lord, they're beautiful.
Those are good feet.
Well, and they don't put shoes. We don't put shoes on ours, so we needed to wear.
That's a good foot.
Beautiful. That's the first good house
foot.
Okay, baby. Let's do it.
Step over. Step over. You get on this side. Step over.
There you go.
Step over. Good girl.
Good girl.
Good. foot. See that foot? Yeah, you can see a lot more of that red down here,
Yeah.
like Sassy's
Yeah.
got around her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got good. She got a chunk on out of this one, but her feet look good. They're nice and hard. I've got the videos, and then I put the video up on YouTube of our little adventure. I'll send you the link to it. You can see her spots though here. She's got real light brown spots. Her mane looks like she's a red roan. That silvery mane like that with the sorrel in it. Looks like she's a red roan. Like Angel or Sassy. Sassy's a darker roan. Looking at all the different colors in her mane, I think we've about decided she might be a red roan, because if you look at all these different colors in here, there's definitely some red and there's a silvery from the white. Look how shiny that mane is now that Miss Mary Ann's worked on it. Yeah, you want to see your face? It's soft, it's soft. That feels good. Oh, does that feel good? What a good girl. You're a good girl. Good girl. Oh, you're okay. What you think about all this? Yes, that feels good. What a good girl. Let's get those eye boogers. Let's get those eye boogers. There we go. Good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah. Good baby. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, her mane's going to be what takes the work. Get the wind knots out of it. She knocked a lot of the mud off of herself, though, yesterday. As I craft, there's a girl that's on there. She's got a yarn company called Primrose Yarn Company, but she's a horsewoman, too. And she just got a Frisian thoroughbred mare.
Oh my God.
And she said, I know this is a yarn Instagram account, but I just have to talk to somebody. She said, I'm in tears today, and I know it's part of the frustration of a young horse. You know, you take 2 steps forward and sometimes you take 3 steps back. And I said, well, and I said, you know, I get that. I just went through that with one of mine. You know, I said, but there's going to come a day when there's going to be a breakthrough.
And like Bill says, you never know what day that is.
Yeah. And it may be that, you know, and I said with mine, we had to send him to a trainer where he was out of his comfort zone and he had to be totally reliant on that person. But he's a wholly different horse. I said, but we had put a good foundation on him. And I said, yeah, sometimes it is 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. But all you're doing is building a really strong foundation that at the end of the day will serve you better.
Well, and also you're enjoying your horse during
Yeah.
that foundation time.
Well, even if they do make you cry.
But you're with them. That is a good girl. Good girl.
Got those knots out of her mane. Yes.
That is so good.
Good girl.
Good girl. That's so good.
Keep working on this spot back here. That mane looks better. We trimmed it up. Yes, you good girl. Getting the mud off your legs. What a good girl. What a good girl. Hey girls, you look a lot better now. Little horse beauty shop. Horse beauty shop makes you look pretty. Licking those apple treats off your lips. Good girls.
When I was asking them, how do you condition it? Oh, we just leave it in our horse's mane all winter. Yeah. Okay.
Boy. Yeah, I had had a friend that found out the hard way you don't spray Shoshine where you're going to put a saddle.
Yeah, you just slide right off.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, where's my saddle? I said, where all did you spray that horse? And she's like, oh, all over. I'm like, you don't spray that stuff where you're going to put a saddle. Because it won't stay.
Well, I've got 2 saddle blankets in there on the ground that won't stay. They slide. I paid $60 a piece for Joanne and Ashley to show at the royalty contest over in Lamar, and the pads won't stay on the saddle. They're beautiful. The colors are vibrant.
Oh, they need one of those wool pads under or something?
We've tried everything. They're just gonna slide. I don't know why. That's exactly what I did. I put it over Rex Xander's little thin pad.
Yeah. Boy, you want to explain what I'm doing on that?
Yes. We've got Bo out this morning with Deborah Burris, and we're preparing to ride him. He was broke to ride this past year, and we've been riding him for a couple of months now, but he still is not getting as much work as he should have. So we're anxious to get to play with Bo today under saddle.
Good boy.
What we're trying to do here is not work the horse to death. What we're trying to do is get the horse to follow our lead and to accept us as the one in charge. And the way you do that is you move his feet.
Good boy.
You move him forward and back, right and left. Go from walk, trot, canter, oral commands right here. You're communicating with the horse so that when you're on his back, there are no questions. Good job. Okay, what we're attempting to do now is when we say whoa, we want him to come to center. And instead of us trying to catch the horse, he catches us. And so until he does that, he'll continue to work. You don't ever want to get on a horse that does not mind you on the ground. Oral commands again. Her goal is to, when she says whoa, is for him to come to center. Here he comes, just a little bit. He didn't make it, he didn't make it. So here we go again.
How much you bet I get a whoa this time? Whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Boy.
Now we've moved on to lunging. Since we accomplished our goal in the round pen, we asked him to walk, trot, canter, and then come to center on whoa. He accomplished all of those things. He came to Deborah and let him hook him up for the lunging. And what we want him to do now is we want him to be calm, we want him to relax his head, and we want him just to keep slack in that lead rope. And we don't let him go until he looks out. See how much slack we got right there? Nice. And this is what determines for us whether he's safe to get on or not, the way he behaves on the lunge line. And he has to stay out of her space, which is the distance between the end of that flag and the front of it. And we don't say we tap our horses, we say the horses run into the stick. If he gets too close, he gets in trouble. Now she's calling him to her, and he's coming.
What you think, Bo? Gonna be a good boy? Miss Mary Ann's gonna ride first, and then I'm gonna ride. And you got to see a little bit of what we do in as far as preparation for a green horse. Like she said, we've been doing this about 3 years with him. We started him in February 3 years ago. I purposely start my colts slow. Didn't mean to start him quite as slow as I did him, but you know, I'm glad he was worth the wait. Yes, you were worth the wait. You're a good boy. Yes. Good boy.
That was just inside in.
Good.
That was so good.
He's getting softer and softer.
Who wants to be involved?
Well, he.
Oh, oh.
That was good. That was a good whoa.
And the rabbit it's just the opposite. He likes going the other way. But out here, he doesn't want to see this wall. Yeah. What's wrong with that wall? Let's do it again.
Those mice.
Oh, again.
Those mice are over there playing.
See those mice? They're gonna get you.
You like elephants afraid of mice?
What do you say? What do you say?
Good boy. That's pretty, Bo. That was a nice carriage. That's nice carriage. He just needs hours in the saddle. Hopefully I can give him those this year.
What's over there?
He don't care now.
My greatest plays all games. He read every game.
Aries.
Somebody said sigh over there. Did you hear a dog sigh? It's all right, it's just doggies.
Good boy. They're enjoying the pretty weather too. Your barn cats need to come down here to the barn.
You're too well fed. Her number one horse, Bo. Deborah and I have enjoyed him since he didn't get to come out very many times during the flag rehearsals and practices. So we are really enjoying being with him today. I think he's enjoying it too. Nice, so nice. Good boy. He's doing great, isn't he, on his turns? Yeah. Wow. Isn't that wonderful?
We had a great time riding at the barn this afternoon after we got the little mares groomed up, and I decided I would run by and pick up a few groceries because tomorrow and Sunday I really don't want to leave the property if I can help it. I've got some gifts I need to make, some baskets that I need to make. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow so that I can go ahead and stain them and let them be drying in time for gifting on Monday. And then Sunday I hope I get a chance to do some sewing. So yeah, but had to stop by the grocery store and pick up a few groceries to do me through next week. And I had to get me my last candy cane probably of the season, because they'll probably be out of them. And I don't expect I'll be stopping back by here before Christmas again. So we're gonna head to the house and feed and water and take care of everybody, and then pretty much relax the rest of the evening. I would like to get some knitting done, or maybe some needlework, needlepoint. I haven't worked on my needlepoint in a week or so, so I need to pull that out and maybe put some time in on it tonight too. And I would like to do a little something in honor of the solstice as well. So yeah, so we're gonna head on to the house. Well, I hope the wind will die down so I can put my solstice candle out here. This is some of the greenery that was left over from the wreath making party, and I thought I would just use that tonight for my solstice candle. But if not, I can always do it inside. I just thought this was so pretty laying here, so I kind of arranged it into a nice little candle ring. I went and got my nails done today at the place where I've been going for a lot of years, and the Nguyen's, who are friends of mine who do my nails, give their regular customers this really wonderful gift of homemade spring rolls. They didn't do as many this year because their oldest daughter, Kim, who is actually a student of mine, is how I got to know them, is getting married next week, and they are having a traditional tea ceremony wedding. She was telling me a little bit about it today. But she was kind enough to give me these. I had taken them some beef from one of the steers that I had processed, and they gave me these. I really appreciate them. They've been good friends of mine, and I've helped their oldest daughter, obviously, and then their other daughters and their son occasionally with school stuff. And I've also advocated for them on the phone at times when they were having difficulty on the phone, because they came over from Vietnam, I believe she said in 1990. They are both now naturalized citizens. They work very, very hard for their children. Their children are, the oldest one is a physician's assistant. The second oldest one is a doctor. Their youngest daughter is going to be an engineer or a doctor, one of the two, I can't remember. And then their youngest son is still in high school, but he's very, very interested and good at robotics. So they work really hard to take care of their kids. And their middle daughter is living in Florida. I'm not quite sure what she does, but you know, they're all very proud of all their children, and they work really hard to provide the very best for them. So I'm proud to know them, and they are good friends of mine, and I thought this was really super sweet. And these are, I promise you, delicious. Well, apparently Satchel has found a mouse, or is looking for a mouse, in the cabinet. He opened the cabinet door and went in there himself. Satchel! Kitty, 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 kitty. Is there a mousey? Kitty, 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 kitty. Is there a mousey? Oh my goodness, Antonia, I got my present today. I love this card, first of all. How could I not love that? But this pen is perfect. I love this. This is the most amazing pen ever. Thank you so much. And I got two really cool cards. I got a Christmas card from Angel, my vet, who's also my good friend, which you saw earlier this week. And then I got a Christmas card from Anna's mom and dad. Anna was one of the doggies that I had that was also in the litter with Charlie. You remember I got a card from them earlier. So, yay! I love it when I get cards from my former foster dog's new parents. So, yay for happy mail, yay! Well, it is 5:03 and it is officially sunset on the winter solstice. The full moon, or the mostly full moon, is coming up. See if I can find it. Oops. Full moon is coming up through there. You can see it between the two power lines. It's not quite full, it's 97%, but it's close enough. It'll be full by the end of the night. So I have my solstice candle. The wind has died down, and I'm gonna light my solstice candle and say my solstice words. May we be blessed by the dark. for deep peace, remembrance, rest, and patience. May we be blessed by the light, the returning light, the strengthening light, the rebirth of the sun, to shine upon us and our beloved, our land, our kin, that we may. Queen of the stars, queen of the moon, queen of the horns, and queen of fire, Lord of life, seed of light, flame that warms the coldest night. Queen of the stars, queen of the moon, queen of the horns, and queen of fire, hearken to your children's rune, work our will as we desire. Lord of light, seed of light, flame that warms the coldest night, bring to us the waxing light, be with us on solstice night. Happy solstice, everybody. The rebirth of the sun.